My name is Chloe Demrovsky. I'm the president and CEO of Disaster Recovery Institute International. We're the leading global nonprofit that helps organizations prepare for and recover from disasters, including global pandemics. There's a lot on our minds, but I think top of mind should be empathy, safety, and cash. So in terms of empathy, leaders, brands, they need to adjust everything they're talking about, everything they're doing internally and externally to communicate a message of empathy. Everyone's going through a lot. People are dying. People are ill. Second is safety. It's really key that businesses make their decisions with safety in mind because public health is paramount right now. We're all stressed about what the future of business looks like. But if we can't ensure the safety of those around us, then we are not going to have much to go back to. And so how do we continue to know that there will be an economy on the other side of this? And that means we have to protect and preserve cash flow to the extent possible. We've seen that after pandemics in the past, that often long periods of disease and stress have led to a renaissance afterward in human history, times of great innovation for society. So I think it's important to also think about that long-term horizon and never lose sight of that. So even if you're looking for cuts to your budget right now, ways to protect your business, cutting off your future growth is not the way to do that. So while we're all stressing about the present moment right now, it's really important for business leaders to continue to invest in their future and think about what those next stages look like and stay focused on that. Pandemics are not the kind of thing that are totally out of left field. They've been with us throughout human history. Things like global pandemics, natural disasters, cyber attacks, these are risks that we live with. They're not going away, but it's very important to think about risk because it can totally devastate your business if you're not adequately prepared. If you don't have teams in place, people in place, and you haven't carved out the time for planning for disruption, that disruption might not be caused by your business. Just in case something goes wrong, we have to have alternatives because nothing goes right all the time. It's important for all businesses to have some sort of basic plan for how you will continue to operate and adjust when you're impacted by some sort of terrible risk. You should have a list of kind of those top things that might affect you, the likelihood, and then the impact to your business if they did happen. This crisis is certainly going to affect consumer confidence, and a lot of people are finding that the width of that wallet is a little bit slimmer than it was before, possibly a lot slimmer. But just because the consumers have changed their preferences doesn't mean that you can't now shift your business to meet those consumer preferences. Companies certainly need to be planning about that for the short and medium term and finding ways to adjust what it is that they're doing so that they can make sure to be useful during this difficult time. Business continuity management is not just something for large or well-regulated businesses. Business continuity is something that can help small and medium-sized businesses as well. Really, the core process is making sure that you have the right players in place. So once you have that team in place, virtually right now, of course, then you want to look at your risk landscape and do what's called a risk assessment. That's figuring out all of those risks that could negatively impact your business and kind of rank them by the likelihood and the severity of the impact that could have on your business. Would it be a problem with access to my facility? Would it be a problem with some sort of business operation or process? Is it a technology problem? So if you have a plan in place for protecting your core competency, then you will be much more likely to be able to withstand something when it does actually occur.